Hello, this is Tyrone Taylor with junkersonone.com. I want to speak to you about how to use realtors to locate deals. This is not a preferred method for me, but I feel necessary just to share with you what I know, as many techniques that I know to make you successful in this business. It is a technique that I have used before, but as I said, it's just not something that I like to use because I really don't like dealing with realtors unless I just have to. Out of the 150 plus deals that I've done, maybe only 3 or 4 of those have involved realtors. Everything else is sell by owner, which just makes it easier for me with the way I like to do business. But basically what a couple of things you have to understand about realtors and their business is that, number one, they're paid off commission. So obviously one of the problems I have with them, obviously if they're paid on commission, the more they sell a property for, the more that they make. So naturally, how can they be acting in their client's best interest just from that point alone? I know there's probably some realtors may watch this video will totally agree, but that is what it is. The more you sell it for, the more you make. You know, you're in the business to make money, in the story. But the way you can use realtors to locate deals is that understand that they're paid off commission. That can vary. It's up to the seller and the realtor to negotiate, but the normal fee is around 6%. A couple of things that you will need to understand is whenever you're going to make a lot of offers, and these can't be REOs or foreclosures or bank-owned properties for the simple fact that they won't allow assignments. Now, there's a method of double closing, which I am familiar with, never done before, but I've never pursued it because, as I said, I don't really like to fool with foreclosures, which means I have to deal with realtors. But I'm going to share this technique with you because if you don't have a problem with it, you can make some money using this technique to locate deals. You're going to submit your offer. It's going to be basically a letter of intent to purchase is the way I would title it. And it's going to include your offer and the details of your offer. A couple of things that you're going to include is that you're going to pay all closing costs, and you're going to close an X number of days after an inspection period. I would say normally you're going to make the deal attractive. Say you're going to close within 14 to maybe 30 days. And it's going to be an all-cash purchase, which means you won't need any type of financing, and if you do, it'll be hard money, which you're going to flip this property to your end buyer, so that won't factor in as far as, but normally your buyer will be a cash buyer or someone who's using hard money, which works somewhat the same, which is basically is not going to take long for them to close the deal, or they're not a buyer that you want to deal with anyway, which that's another story for another day. Another video. So whenever you submit that offer, the other thing that you're going to include, which is very, very important, I want you to understand this, which is going to make this deal attractive to the realtor to try to sell their client on, is that you're going to pay the entire 6% commission. What you have to understand is that realtors, in most cases, if they list a property, it's rare that they're going to bring the buyer to the table to close that deal. They depend on other realtors in normally their market to produce the buyer. Therefore, they have to split that 6%. So the seller's agent gets 3% and the buyer's agent gets 3%. Okay, we're just going to use some easy numbers here on an example. Say a house is worth $80,000, which is your after repair value. For whatever reason, they have it listed at $50,000. You're going to submit your offer over to the realtor, a ridiculous offer. So you're going to submit $20,000, but you're going to include in that offer that you're going to pay all closing, you're going to pay their full commission, which means the buyer's not going to have to pay any commission on this deal, and you're going to pay all the closing costs. The only thing the buyer would have to pay is any outstanding liens, mortgages, or taxes. Everything else you're going to handle. So what you're trying to do, you're automatically trying to put the realtor on your side to close this deal. Okay, if they'd have sold the house for $50,000, they only got 6% off that, which should total $3,000. But normally, as I said, another realtor would have brought that deal to the table which means they would have had to split that deal, which that would have meant only $1,500. That's probably what they have in their mind anyway that they were going to make. So you submitted your offer for $20,000. They came back around 25 or so. You're trying to keep your numbers around below 30. So if the realtor comes back at 25, just for sake of using easy numbers here, that means that they're going to make the same $1,500 that they were going to make anyway if they'd have sold it at $50,000, because as I said, in most cases another realtor would have bought the deal, bought the buyer to the table, which they would only made $1,500 out of the total $3,000 commission off the $6,000 from a $50,000 deal. So that's how you submit your offers. Now, you're going to submit a lot of offers. It's no different if you have your marketing out there. You're going to receive a lot of calls before one of those turns into deals. But you're not selling pencils here, as I always like to say, because you're making 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe it depends on your market on how much money you'll probably average per deal. Here in my market is between $3,000 and $7,000 on, and so your market may be different. It's all based on what the houses are going for. The more the houses are going for, the more you'll make on your deal. But that's basically what you do. You submit a lot of offers to realtors. Just simply go online. You can go to realtor.com, and you want to contact that realtor directly. You don't want to use your own realtor, because that means that blows up my method of trying to use realtors to locate deals, because they're going to have to split that 3%. But if you call them directly and let them know it's okay that you represent them, you're going to pay all the commission on that deal. Trust me, they're going to listen to you. They're going to listen to you, and they'll be willing to work with you on future deals that they may receive. But this is my tip of the day. Obviously, you're aware of my course, which is the one-on-one mentorship. I have it discounted at the $347 from the regular price of $697. I now offer another option where I will come to your town for 3 days and train you. You'll also get the lifetime mentorship that goes along with that, which means you'll never run out of opportunity to call me. As I grow in real estate, you'll grow in real estate. I look forward to working with you. Have a great day, and if you need to call me directly, the phone number should be here on the site, but if you don't see it, 205-492-3425, or send me an email or text message. Thanks.